Still inspires everybody today. All men are created equal and all this kind of stuff. A great architect, scholar, Thomas Jefferson. And instead I got, exactly the opposite. Debunking his history, his reputation, putting him down, demoralizing everybody on my tour. It was just sad, sadly predictable too. These days, I just thought that maybe Monticello would be protected from this disease of wokeism.
How is this not indoctrination? By this, I mean willfully, knowingly withholding necessary information, like talking about how there were enslaved black people once upon a time at a plantation. I mean, I've never been to Monticello or the Baseball Hall of Fame at Cooperstown for that matter, but it would be weird if they didn't talk about baseball there. Look, 12 of the first 16 US presidents enslaved humans, and 8 did so while in office. By office, I mean the White House, which was built by the enslaved. And one of these presidents was indeed Thomas Jefferson, who raped Sally Hemings, a 14-year-old that was TJ's dead wife's half-sister. So I guess this Jeffrey Tucker just wanted to show up to the property, avert his gaze away from the African-American graveyard next to the parking lot, learn more about what Jefferson ate day to day, not who cooked the food though, and how Jefferson crafted one of the most important documents excluding who was excluded in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. By the way, Jeffrey Tucker isn't simply a recent Monticello visitor. He is a lot of things, but a random tourist isn't one of them. Here is his article from Brownstone Institute, which he is the founder and president of. And the title alone is "Musk Denies to Save Twitter from Itself While Saying Its Staff Was Opposing Free Speech and the Values of Most Regular American People." Y'all know the Elon who fired SpaceX staff for calling him out. The facts over feelings crowd doesn't want to be demoralized and saddened by the truth. Knowing the purpose of a plantation along with how and why it was built. Having myths debunked. Even though Jeffrey Tucker knew it was coming and he called it predictable. Why did he go if this were the case?
Sadly predictable too.
I didn't expect any of this because I went 20 years ago. It was filled with grandeur and majesty and a great tribute to the great man. And I was looking to get away from the Smithsonian, which is already completely wrecked, which is another story in itself. So you figure driving out to rural Virginia, you can get away from wokeness, but the very opposite hit me pretty quickly. I mean, it took me a while to grasp what was going on here, but there's nothing about the great Thomas Jefferson going on there. On the contrary, the entire tour was devoted to debunking his memory and leaving the impression that he was nothing but a hypocrite.
At the end of the day, I think the term woke means enlightened, educated, non-enslaved black people. Tucker and people like him are complaining about facts in front of Thomas Jefferson's many black descendants. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.